The first thing that happens is that we get a cue. So this is the environment presenting itself. And in this environment, multiple cues can be hidden. A smell, a sound, a sight, a thought. There is different things that can stimulate our different senses that can function as a cue. Once this cue has presented itself, once I have seen this lion, I then get a craving. And a craving is either a desire to move towards something, right? So I want something, or it's a desire to move away from that, an aversion. I do not want to have that thing, right? In the case of a lion, I do not want to be eaten by that lion. So that is the desire that I have, the craving. Then based on that, I formulate a response. And this can either be a mental response, like we talked about earlier, but it can also be a behavioral response, something that I do. I think mental responses often form the basis for anxiety or depression, but also for motivation and happiness, whereas behavioral responses form the basis of things that we actually do in the physical world. In the case of the lion, obvious response, run away. Climb a tree. Actually, I don't know if climbing a tree is a good plan. Don't know that much about lions. Anyway, we try to get away from the lion as fast as possible. And then the last thing that happens is we either get rewarded or we get punished, right? So I either get the thing that I desired or I don't get it. And if I get the reward I wanted, then next time when the same cue presents itself, I know what to do. I'm going to repeat the same behavior. And if I get rewarded for it again, I'm going to keep doing this over and over like we mentioned earlier. However, if at this point I get punished, right? Let's say the lion managed to scratch me. Didn't eat me, but managed to scratch me. I know next time, okay, this response that I had of climbing the tree was not a good plan. Now, maybe the lion example is not good because the lion will probably eat me alive once he gets his paws on me. But this just goes to show that we try to do something, and based on the outcome, we know, hey, I'm going to repeat this particular process, or I'm going to change strategies next time. And that is pretty much how our habits are being formed.